One of the highlights of the hugely successful Sydney Olympics in the year 2000 was the women's 400 metres final. It will always be remembered for the triumph of Australia's golden girl of athletics, Cathy Freeman. But my memories of that evening are the two faces of Cathy Freeman before and after the race. Before the race, she looked anxious. The tension was etched into her features. You could almost see the weight of a nation's expectations on her shoulders. All Australia was willing her to victory. But Cathy Freeman knew that she couldn't remain as Australia's golden girl and finish second. She had to win. By contrast, the look on her face after the event exuded sheer joy and elation. The weight was gone, the burden was lifted, the pressure was released. She basked in the sheer joy of the gratitude of a nation. Those two faces of Cathy Freeman in Sydney 2000 represent contrasting responses to God's salvation and His covenant with us. Do we feel that we must prove to God that we're worthy of His salvation? Or do we rejoice in the knowledge that we are accepted purely on the basis of God's love and grace? God's covenant with the children of Israel at Mount Sinai is often presented in terms of law, regulations, and conditions. But it was established in an environment of grace. God recounted what He had done for the Israelites, how He led them out of abject slavery to freedom. In doing so, He used the tender images of an eagle's care for its young and a parent's concern for his or her children. Against that backdrop of deliverance and freedom, God asked for a response of grateful obedience. What face of Cathy Freeman describes your experience of God's salvation?